Yo, what's up? Saladin Salam for King Corso, kind of depressing Neapolitan Mastino historical talk. Hopefully y'all having a lovely night. Yeah, I'm gonna chop it up. We gonna talk dogs and just in general. It's not gonna just be on one breed of dog. On the internet, starting to see, the American Moloser get a lot of shine. I ain't gonna jump on there and hate on the American Moloser or nothing like that. But I just want to kick the facts, just the facts, because Moloser breeder said that in his opinion that he feels that his dogs are better than Corsos, and I'm gonna beg to differ. I'm gonna beg to differ on so many levels, man. Number one, number one. Check this out. Just like the old Bulldog, he was supposed to have been reconstructed on the aspect of getting the old essence of the traditional dogs. What these American Molosers was supposed to be doing, according to the creator of the breed, was to get the essence of the old school dog. So, with that being said, the old school Moloser, right? The Punesis, the dog that predates the Neapolitan Mastiff, was definitely a Corso. So let me drop this science on everybody. The Empress out of Greece. I don't want to go no further than that. There's a few other breeds also that could be mentioned before the Empress that could trickle down into today's dogs. But nevertheless, because I don't want to make this a drawn out situation, because it's sounding like a broken record sometimes. But all right. Like I said, the Empress dog was the predecessors of your Punesis dog. The Punesis dog, as I said, and I'm going to say again, came in two varieties. One long coat, one short coat. Your long coat became your sheepdogs, your Maramas, that are still in Italy today, looking pretty much like Corsos with long hair. And you have your Corsos that made the Neapolitan Mastiff. Now, in the creator of the Moloser, the American Moloser, he just took the tree trunk, saggy skin Neapolitan Mastiffs and bred it to English Mastiffs. This practice was done a long time ago. This is nothing new. I'm going to say it again. It's nothing new. This is how the Corsos became the Neo, so to speak. Not just adding that, but other breeds as well. But that's how your Corso became your Neo, by adding English Masters into the mix of things. To make them more massive, because, again, the dogs weren't that size. A lot of history has been warped, manipulated. A lot of truths hasn't been told correctly. So, you know me, I like bringing the facts. And I'm going to say something, and I'm going to just say what I got to say, and that's that. Now, your predecessors of your English Mastiffs pretty much look like this dog right here. Get on up on there. Hopefully y'all can see that. And this dog is a wire coat dog. And this is your predecessor English Mastiffs. They don't look nothing with big saggy skin. Kind of look like a Irish wolfhound, so to speak. Yeah, this was the dog. This was the dog. This was the dog. Get your hands on this book. Get your hands on this book and start reading this book. But regardless of the point, this was the dog. But let me show you, because with these guys, these are your early English Mastiffs. And again, you don't see no dogs with no big saggy skin or none of that. And a matter of fact, you have them with athletic build. See the athletic build? It's not big, saggy, over exaggerated, and etc. Again, I don't know where these guys are getting their information from, but the dogs aren't supposed to be over exaggerated tree trunk dogs that can't breathe. sort of like this dog right here. They're not supposed to look like that. Again, an English Mastiff is not supposed to look like this. And again, with these dogs, they can't function, they can't breathe, a lot of respiratory problems, and etc. You're just not going to get overall a good dog with breeding like that. Again, with your Neapolitan Mastiffs, let me show you, because everybody feels that they're supposed to look like this, and they actually are not. Again, not very athletic, can't move. Like, no. Oh, this is the best watchdog I ever had. A watchdog is supposed to be not on the aspect of intimidation, but on the aspect that it can help you and it can aid you. Again, a big dog, if he's not built correctly, he's not going to be able to aid you. I'm going to say that again. A big, sloppy, big dog won't be able to aid you. I don't care how big he is, how big you're going to try to make him and over-exaggerate him. That is not the proper look. The dog is going to be limited. So now we get the more traditional dog that's a little bit more leaner. I'm not even going to say that he has to be that tree trunk stuff. Like, that stuff is not the traditional dogs at all. At all. That stuff was some made up stuff to make the dog look more opposing. And that stuff doesn't work. I'm going to say it again, it doesn't work. Now, for instance, the dog can't even get over a 4-foot fence jumping over it. Any good protection dog is supposed to be able to jump over a 6-foot fence and better. So I say a 5-foot fence, 4 foot, he should be able to like over there with no problem. These big, massive dogs won't be able to do that. In heat, 80-degree weather. I'm not even going to say 90. I'm going to give it 80, 75. The dog won't be able to function. He won't be able to breathe. He'd be out of breath. He'd be winded quick. And again, with a burglar, burglars are getting very advanced. They're getting smart. And 2 minutes of fighting with your dog, and then your dog is conking out, is useless. And you can tell the puglet whatever you want to tell the puglet. You know, again, what you're going to do is have somebody get hurt. They're going to buy your dog thinking that your dog is going to be able to protect them, and they won't. So my challenge to these Moloser breeders, show and prove, man. Show your dogs working. Show and prove. Let's see your dogs do some bike work. And I usually don't say nothing like that. I don't come out my face like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you giving all these false advertisements, so to speak, man. First of all, you're lying about the history aspect of it. And then secondly, also, too, you're lying about the athleticism of your dog. Now, I've seen some Moloser breeders. Some dogs are better than others. I'm talking about these American Molosers, not the bull Moloser. That's a whole different spectrum. Rob Rapoli from upstate New York, he has a breeding program. The bull Moloser is Corso. It's Corso, Bulldog, Bull Mastiff, Barville, French Mastiff, Pit Bull, and Boxer. Very athletic dogs. They do their thing. Not as big as these American Moloser dogs get up, but nevertheless, they get a pretty nice size. It's a nice working dog. Enough respect to Rob Rapoli on his breeding program. Enough respect. Now, back to the Moloser situation. You know, like I said, you saying that your dogs are better than Corso, show and prove, bro. Let's start talking about this thing and start being about this situation. So you're saying this, show and prove, man. Because I'm very seriously doubting that, man. Very seriously doubting that. Not saying that a 190-pound dog won't be able to function and work. He has to be built to do so. Because a wolf can weigh about 240, 230 sometimes. You know, definitely in the Ukraine area where that nuclear fallout happened at, and the wildlife over there seemed to got freakishly big. But nevertheless, though, the wolves are pretty huge. And these dogs, because a wolf is a canine, it's a lupus, and these dogs can still run down buffalo, etc., bring it down, you know. But again, your Moloser is not built like a wolf. It's not in the shape. I'm gonna say the body wise. Too much mass. This doesn't work like that. Just like a boxer, so to speak, or a bodybuilder, just so to speak. Like this big bodybuilder guy is going to be limited on the aspect of fighting. He's going to be very limited. He's not going to be very fast and effective as far as a martial artist or a boxer. He's just not going to be that. Like on some real stuff. It is what it is. It is what it is. So don't be thinking these big massive dogs are going to do the task. It doesn't work like that. It never has done that. It never. So it is what it is. Stop telling lies to the public. Tell the truth of the matter. Tell the truth of the matter. Tell the truth of the matter. For real, man. Not putting down your breeding program or what you're trying to promote and what you're trying to do. But you're not going to say that without bringing them facts. Straight up and down, man. Straight up and down. Again, with band dog breedings, with Swiss fur and etc. And then even guys after Swiss fur. You know, because a lot of you guys are trying to emulate those dudes. And again, the aspect of putting dogs together is supposed to be putting the dogs together to make a nice working dog. Not a couch potato. Not, you know, it can be a good working dog and also be a family protector, a family pet. But when the time comes for this dog to get busy, he should be able to. And it's just as simple as that. And pretty much that's enough said, man. You know, these big sloppy dogs. And even with, you know, Neapolitan books and etc., they show you the big sloppy dogs. It's not how they're supposed to be. You know, again, that's not what the history is indicating and showing and proving. I can go on and on. I have done in other videos. You people have seen these other videos. So there's no need for me to touch up on basis. And if you didn't, I advise you to do that. And if you're feeling what I'm saying to be the truth, press like on the video. Word up. Show me some love. Press if you like it. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, I got a lot of information that I give up. You know what I'm saying? To try to help you. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line, you have to do your own research. You have to do homework. You have to do research. This stuff is not going to come overnight. I don't just want you to take my word on face value without doing research. Straight up and down like that. Saladin Salam, peace and blessings, and I'm out. Hopefully y'all having a lovely night. That was my little spin on, you know, this Moloser, this American Moloser. I wish you well on that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that does well. I'm not a hater like that. But we're not going to sit here and tell fabrications and lies. Talk about your dogs are better than Corsos and your Moloser is supposed to be reflecting the traditional dogs, which it doesn't. Saladin Salam, peace and blessings, and I'm out. Deuces, y'all. Later.